checking that one out. Have any of you heard of a little group called Fourth Impact? Yes, I love these ladies. They're so talented. Their song has been stuck in my head non-stop since I first heard it. You ever have that one person that you really don't want to be like close friends with, but they're always calling your phone asking for something? It's never like, hey, how are you? It's always like, hey, what can you do for me? And so I'll be on the phone with them, like, Oh, I'm like, when is this conversation going to be over? And literally in the middle of them talking, I just get this big epiphany and I'm like, I don't need to know no more. Yep, literally, that's me. And I followed up with the hang button. And listen, before y'all start coming for me, I know it's not the right thing to do, but sometimes it's nice for someone to just pick up the phone and actually want to say hello and see how you're doing. So back to Fourth Impact. These ladies are so incredibly talented. If you're not too familiar with them, you can go to YouTube, look them up. They're really well known for one of their auditions on X Factor. From what I know, I think that they've got the most viewed audition in X Factor history thus far. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. Hit me up on one of my social pages. Send me an email. But last I checked, those were the stats on it. I think their video has 160 million plus views. These ladies are really, really incredible. I received an email from one of their adoring fans, and I thought I would share it with you. So here it goes. You want to hear my story about Fourth Impact? Here it is. I saw Fourth Impact for the first time last year in Frankfurt, Germany, at a festival called Museum Surfer Fest. The festival always lasts for 3 days in the last weekend in August. So I saw Fourth Impact for the first time live on stage on August 3rd and 25th in 2019. I didn't know anything about Fourth Impact before. I didn't know any songs or covers, and also didn't know anything about their story or that they were on X Factor, but I feel a special spirit between me and their music from the very first time they started to sing. What impressed me the most after I heard the first songs was the harmonic singing and dancing they did together. And when I heard the covers of Bohemian Rhapsody and Imagine, I was so impressed that I went home and watched all of their videos on YouTube. And when I watched those videos where Fourth Impact was telling their story about how they had to earn their money as children in chicken fights, and so on because they were poor, I knew that I had to support this group. I can say that I am a fan, a true dreamer since August 26th, 2019. Meanwhile, I can no longer imagine a life without the music of Fourth Impact, and I will support them as long as I can. Thank you so much for sending us such a sweet message. There is nothing like receiving that unconditional love and support from a super loyal fan base. You dreamers are really setting a new standard for what supporting an artist you love looks like. After we played their song last week, our inboxes were flooded with requests. Thank you so very much to each and every one of you that took the time to reach out and speak to us and share your thoughts on how much you love Fourth Impact and their music, and also some of the stories about how they've impacted your life in a special and unique way. This goes all the way back to what I was talking about earlier. When it comes to finding your purpose, these ladies are so incredibly talented, and you hear them talking about their story and the struggle that they had and what they had to do to just be able to make a little bit of money to get by. And imagine if they wouldn't have taken that chance to follow their dreams. We wouldn't even know they exist. So we love them so very much for taking that risk and sharing their talent with the rest of the world so that now all of us can become dreamers. Fourth Impact, you ladies are superstars on the rise. We can't wait to see what the rest of your journey looks like. Coming up next, we're going to give you a couple tips for the fellas on how they can connect
on Rhythm 105.9 FM.
Me with no choice, boy. I've given you all that I've got. You've got no respect for my love, so now I'm turning my back on you. Were my light business. My life fell apart on your left. Fooled myself to love me enough. I was throwing everything, trying to hard please a man. I was fighting myself before you came in. Got my life figured out till I caved in. Wanna lie to myself for loving you too much. I ain't never gonna play this game and play again. You will never ever get me back. You ain't get another chance, that's a fact. Now that we're now over, I can finally start over. Don't just a little don't understand.